Welcome everyone, it's time for our Saturday live stream. And who's so early in the chat? Hello, Spiteful Angel, LTAI, Edward, Shibume, Jim Ray, Rascal, Chris Zimmerman, Steve Martin, Heavy D, and Jesus for you. So you are early. You are the first ones in the chat. Welcome. And yes, for today, we are jumping on the public test server, that what PTS in the title stands for, to see how good our shotgun's gonna be, and is this super bait helpful or not. Is it supposed to be available for free for testing purposes? Hopefully it is good. So without further ado, let's dive in. Public test server followed 76 phishing and rebalancing update. Maybe even I should try before shotguns, as I should be still on my Commando build. I should probably try Enclave Plasma, as they did adjust it back down by quite a bit. But is it still powerful, or it is not? That's a question I do not have answer yet without testing it. It was quite extensive balancing update, but they didn't nerf any of the shotguns. So shotguns did receive the buff. There was no nerf after the buff, so shotguns most likely it's the intention that they should have a decent buff. So I'm hopeful for shotguns. Gauss shotgun time? Maybe Gauss shotgun will be back. Gauss shotgun used to be quite powerful, then got hit with quite a hefty nerf, and now it's receiving quite a bit of a buff again. So the roller coaster continues. The roller coaster balancing approach is a very interesting choice. Definitely provides a lot of things to do. What was that? Something exploded, or what is happening here? Is the game still loading? Am I on? It's weird noise happening, but I think I'm on and everything is fine. My armor is on, so armor didn't explode, so I don't know what has happened. So I'm still on the public test server, and I should be still on the Commando test build. That Commando test build, yeah, that's still Ghoul Commando test build. Yeah, it is optimized for the Guardian. So that's what I wanted to see. Yeah, we can check how the numbers changed. Furious, Plasma. Is that the one? What? Is that? No, that's regular. That's not Enclave. Where is that's Enclave? Okay, so numbers definitely are going down. But they did nerf as well Gatling Plasma, so how do the numbers compare? If I take a look on the Gatling Plasma in my storage. And welcome everyone else who's joining us right now. Happy to see you all in here. We are doing some next patch testing. Where is Gatling Plasma there? 5059. Gatling Plasma 5059. Enclave 89. So it seems like Enclave will be still way more powerful. If those numbers are accurate, Enclave will be still way more powerful. Okay, yeah, at first I misinterpreted what the patch notes were saying about the flamer barrel. It's basically they made it so maximum ammo capacity is 150 instead of 300. So they nerf ammo capacity. And did they? Oh, that's another thing. Did they? No, they didn't change that. That still fires little projectiles. And they added crazy stability to it. Look how stable it is. And how accurate. I am not compensating for recoil. That's the recoil. This is crazy stable. So they make this weapon crazy stable. Now, what's the AP cost? I think they improved. Oh, they reduced AP cost greatly. So it's much cheaper in VATS with the flamer. So it's Okay, so it's they cut down on ammo capacity, they cut down on the damage, and they improved the AP cost quite a bit. Like 6 was not possible. That was not in the cards. AP cost of 6. Do I have anyone to join? There is a team. Okay, there is a team. Oh, I cannot use Gamma Gun in Power Armor. What am I doing? I cannot use Gamma Gun. So Elder's Mark for taking down the shield. Elder's Mark was not hit by any kind of a nerf, so that puts Elder's Mark even higher on the power structure, I would say. It didn't receive any nerf after initial buff, so this is quite powerful weapon. This is a public test server, yes, that's in the title as well. If you ever have doubts what I'm playing on, I put it in the title. It's either Fallout 76, that's a live game version, or I put Fallout 76 public test server. So short for it, because that's too long, so I put PTS, that's mean test server. They said they removed the condition from the fish, but they still have it. Maybe because I catch them before the change. So maybe they retain the condition bar. We'll catch some new ones later. Like fishing is interesting, but not as much as everything else. Fishing is fishing. Okay, I do have quite a bit of toxic goo, so I'm good topping up on the glow. Yeah, without further ado, let's see. Can it still perform? Can Commando still perform? The Guardian is the perfect test dummy, so that's what we are using. The exact date? No. The exact date for update usually appears a week before update. They do not like to announce exact date early for whatever reason. But we know the overall schedule. So updates are 4 times a year, every 3 months. Sometimes it's less than 3 months, sometimes it's more because it needs to end up being 4 updates. But 3 months is it's normal time from update to update. So this update is up for a month now, so 2 months to go. That at least should be it. Okay, Guardian. How much slime cake do I have? I have some, so I could use like 2 before firing at the shield, or 3. How much do I need to get this Tommy gun going? 4 maybe. Oh, am I taking down shield even faster? Not sure, but it feels like I did it even faster than normally I would. So now Furious and Torso. It's definitely less damage than last time, but I'm not gonna complain. Like I'm still melting it. So it's definitely not as much damage than it was, but taking into consideration that Gatling Plasma got hit as well, so that's quite good damage. That is quite good damage. I melted it in time. I don't know what if I wouldn't switch from Elder's Mark, but probably wouldn't be great. Like Elder's Mark is needed for the shield, but not as powerful later on. Oh, and I dropped the Gatling Enclave Plasma as a reward. So that looks to be in decent shape. Definitely not as crazy as with the last update that I melted Guardian in like, what was that? 3-4 seconds? 5 seconds? I don't remember exactly. But still. The Gatling Plasma definitely, you will notice the nerf. It's still good, but you will notice the nerf. It will not be such a huge gap between second best and Gatling Plasma. And Enclave Plasma, I feel like Enclave Plasma will be stronger than Gatling Plasma. So it's still number 1. So they didn't change the order because they nerf Gatling Plasma in the same time, so they didn't change order of weapons. So that remains #1 DPS, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I think remains #1 DPS and doesn't need this AP cost reduction, to be honest, if you plan to spam coffee, as they cut down greatly on AP cost. So I could even have more damage if I remove that and intentionally use high cost weapon. Oh, Balky with a special message. Our members for 47 months. Thank you, Balky, for such a long and continuous support. Appreciate that. And the message is, happy Saturday all. And thanks for all you are doing, Angry Turtle. It's getting hard keeping up with all the changes. That is true. Yeah, there is a lot of changes to keep up with. The good news is Enclave Plasma will still be #1 weapon after next patch. So all those changes, that's why I was saying the balancing, when you just take a quick look on the numbers, when they do simultaneous buffs and nerfs to the same weapon in rapid succession, like a roller coaster, it's quite hard from patch to patch, based on just a notes, figure out if it's overall buff or not, or nerf maybe. It's hard, but in case of Enclave Plasma, it's still a buff, so it will be #1. Enclave Plasma will be stronger than Gatling Plasma and anything else in Flamer configuration. And of course it should be, as there is a downside of it being close, I mean, not really close, but quite close range. It's not as close as melee, obviously, but close. So I would say close range. Not a melee range, but close range. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense what I'm saying, call me out. Sometimes I catch myself that I'm saying stuff and it doesn't really make sense. Do I have any scrap here? I want to keep that stuff. I will just store in the stash for most part. Yeah. Poor fixer. Oh, there is scrap. What? Oh, my helmet unequipped itself, didn't it? Yes. That's the problem with disguise. I need to go get rid of this disguise. I need to get rid of this disguise. So now, in order to test those shotguns, we need to do a new build. I cannot change shotguns otherwise. We'll retain our ghoul form on the public test server. On the live game, I'm already human. Here I'm ghoul. I'm up to date with both of those. Commando. No, we now need shotguns that do not exist yet. So I will redo the human commando to shotgunner ghoul. Rename. Shotgunner ghoul. So that will be a shotgunner ghoul. Definitely need more strength. How much perception? Perception I may need quite high. I don't know how high yet. I do need strength. Do I need agility luck max out for shotguns? Maybe. I don't know if I can use onslaught with shotguns, to be absolutely honest with you. The new perks take agility that I do need. Maybe I can cut down on intelligence a little bit. Okay, it will be tough. It's gonna be tough. And what is going on here? Why am I randomly being attacked? What kind of legendary do I have? 22 special already on. Follow through. Can stay. I can see stealth shotguns as well. I may need even more special for the shotgun test. I think I'm short, so I add strength. The shotgunner has currently so many good perks that I want to try them all. So I will need more Okay, is that enough? We'll see if that's enough. Strong back, probably no room. So let's start. Arms keeper, I may need that. Arms of steel, not for now, so I don't know if there will be room. Blocker, I usually like to have. So shotguns, in this patch, shotguns will benefit from two things. Number one, direct damage increase for basically all shotguns. All shotguns received a solid buff to the damage. Maybe three ways. Second, the damage penalty for distance has been removed. Changed to the same penalty as rifles have. So much lower penalty. And number three, there are new perks that benefit shotguns quite a bit. So altogether, should give us a lot of help. So easy target, range damage to crippled targets. That's a lot, 75%. So we really want to put crippling on top for shotguns. So easy target. Then love the spread. Weapons that fire 3 or more projectiles gain 30%. Is it really worth it? To spend points, I'm not sure about this one. Do I really need it? If the huge penalty for distance has been removed, maybe I don't need it. I will try without it first. So scatter shot, that I think I need. 20% of the damage dealt to a limb is applied to all limbs on your target. I hope it's a bonus. I'm not quite sure, but I hope it's a bonus and not just transfer of the damage. It's like bonus damage based on the initial limb damage applied to all other limbs. I hope that's it. I'm not 100% sure on this one. Plus 10% damage to crippled targets per projectile your weapon fires. That's big, as shotguns fire 8 or more projectiles, so we want that. So that will be like 80% damage bonus. That's a lot. 80% is quite significant after we cripple a target. And anything else? Okay, I think those are essentials. So I do have 2 points left. Do I need Traveling Pharmacy on this build? Or do not? Wait a second, I need to see what kind of armor I have underneath. Oh, Spiteful Angel, thank you a lot for 10 bucks. Appreciate that a lot. And the message is, why do I lose all my glow and more every time I log in? Oh, that's annoying bug. This is an annoying bug. It's most likely based on the bonus health. The bonus health and life giver card bug is affecting the glow. You just will need to live with that as long as Bethesda doesn't fix it. Okay, so there is no weight reduction. So I do need weight reduction. My chameleon armor does not have it. And as well, I don't know if I want to run full set of chameleon. As Nocturnal received a buff, so I should probably be running one piece of chameleon with Nocturnal. That seems like a solid option for stealth now. Nocturnal is good for stealth, so I think I would run one chameleon only piece and Nocturnal. Can I craft Nocturnal to already fix my armor before I continue with the build? I don't know if I can craft it, as that Nocturnal never mattered, so I wasn't even bothered. Oh, I can craft it. It's nuclear material and legendary modules. So cheap to craft. So what it does, it gives me perception and agility while cloaked. So I don't even need to be hidden. I just need one chameleon piece and be cloaked, and I have all those bonuses. It's quite easy to achieve, so I want Nocturnal 4 pieces. One chameleon, 4 Nocturnal. Like 4x4 is 16 to agility and perception. That is significant. Like 16 is not a little bonus. 16 you will notice. And it's even good for power armor. So power armor with Nocturnal, a really good option too. So you can have Stealth Boy Torso on power armor. Okay, 4 Nocturnal. So for the last one, I need chem weight reduction. Okay, so this is basically what I need to boost shotguns. So easy target, scatter shot, shotgun champ, that's what I need. And their strength. So that's first. Strength first, that's what I need here. And hello there, everyone else joining us. I see you waving. Can I show you cremator? Do I have cremator? I don't have cremator here. That's public to server. The cremator that someone is asking in the chat, you will need to see my heavy gunner build. I'm showcasing the gear there, including the cremator, as I don't have it here. I crafted it after PTS cloned my character, so I don't have it here. Cremator is only available on my live game version. So small guns include shotguns, so Tankilla stays. Ground Pounder includes shotguns. Santa Masochist includes shotguns. I don't know why there is rank 1. Yeah, Grenadier for now not needed. Okay, we need to replace some of those. So Santa Masochist definitely, as we can just aim for torso with shotguns relatively easily. Can I cripple everything but aiming for the torso? I do not know, but I will know soon. Concentrated fire I would like, but there's like not enough perception. I don't know if I can include concentrated fire. I normally always run it. Maybe I can give up on ground pounder. Like that's something I could give up on the reload speed. Damage to fire enemies we do not really need as much. That's only 20%. We need more synergy with shotguns. More synergy with shotguns. I kind of would like to add awareness for accuracy, but will I have room for that? Not so sure about this one. Then there is fast fighter is bad, so we don't need that. Relatively bad, that just 20% reload speed. And it's cap. So not good. Number crunch out of number cruncher are need as AP cost for some shotgun is high, and that important to know. It works in VATS and outside of VATS, scaling with your AP cost on the weapon. So it is very much possible to intentionally craft the weapon with all the mods increasing AP cost to just increase your damage if you don't plan to use VATS. That's absolutely valid strategy. Maybe good for some shotguns too. So I want that. So awareness is pretty much not an option. Number cruncher. And is there anything essential? Scoped up. Scope weapons more range when aiming. 50% is significant. And some shotguns can be equipped with scope, but there will be no room for quality of life like that. Skid shooter, small guns, better accuracy and spread. Kind of good for shotguns. Smart shot, weak spot damage. We're aiming a scoped weapon, so that's not really for us. Oh, Tormentor. More damage per crippled limb your target has. We need that. So that's the last one we really need. So one more perception point from something. Can I cut down on intelligence? Maybe. I need one more point to perception. So 14 perception is minimum at this point for me. As though those perks are also cool, that you just cannot put them all. That will help your build. You need to make choices, which in my opinion is a very good thing. I'm for it. I'm against dead perks that you basically select. You know how it was for years. Like it was for years in Fallout. The selection of perk cards was Does it do anything for me? If it does, I equip it. If it doesn't, I don't equip it. That was all. Because you could equip every single perk card that was doing something for you. You cannot do it anymore. There's too many perk cards that do something. So you cannot just equip every perk card that does something. You need to choose what is the most important for your build. There are choices, and that is awesome. Life Giver Fireproof, we need that. We don't need Sturgeons. If I want to do without power armor, I need adamantium. I don't really need bullet shield. I don't need bullet shield. I don't really need glowing gut. I will just spend more toxic good. That's fine. I do want rank 1 of Ironclad. Yes, I do want that. Anything else essential? I only put in essentials. I don't have perks to spare. Thick skin kind of good, but I'm already 1 point short. I need through hiker. Oh, and that's it. So those are essentials for me now, and max out endurance. Essentials for charisma. I want United Ordeal, assuming there is some ghoul on my team. There is a ghoul on my team at this moment. If there will be no ghoul, I will switch that. But for now, United Ordeal, and I don't know if I can put more into charisma. There is more good stuff under charisma. I don't know if I can use it. I want batteries included. I don't need power user. I don't need that. Now, explosive. If I want to use Gauss shotgun, explosive will be essential. But maybe I wait with that. Cryo damage if I want to use cold shoulder. Based on intelligence. So I put that on. Maybe cold shoulder first. That's a cool weapon. It received quite a hefty buff. So cold shoulder. Cryo damage. And I need to test this new Nerdrage. I mean, I already kind of know what it does because there were your comments, so I know people test it and I know what it does. But I want to test it in practice. It is a buff, by the way. It is a huge buff to the Nerdrage, as it will be giving now 40% damage at 20% health, so twice as much as it used to. And it will be going further, up to 80% damage if you drop health even lower. So it's kind of a competition for a blooded build now for the real glass cannon. Who can play with lower health for the blooded weapon and Nerdrage? Who can drop health lower and survive to do more damage? Which I like. That's a cool concept. That's finally a cool concept of real glass cannon. So if you drop your health like 5%, you will have, what, like 25 health, maybe 30 health? That's really squishy. Anything can hit you for 30 hit points. Oh, they fixed Bomb Scientist. Oh, thanks for letting me know. So I don't need Bomb Scientist anymore for shotgun. I didn't test pipe weapons at all. I know they receive a little bit of a buff, but they will still not be amazing. Are they pyro shotguns? I don't think there are fire shotguns. They are energy shotguns. That this is possible, but pyro? No, there's no fire shotguns. So regular science for energy shotguns. And I do have 2 points left. And what can I do with 2 points? I need 3. I need 3 points. Maybe I kick the first aid. And I add... Not mad scientist. Where is it? Science monster. Now it's tough. We are going to agility. That's truly tough. Do I need escape artist? I can try without it. So that's truly tough because agility at this moment, the highest amount of good perk cards for everyone ever. You could absolutely do double up. So if I would have 30 agility to my disposal, I would spend it on perk cards. There is so many good ones now. So adrenaline is a must because that goes to plus 100% damage. We cannot not take 100% damage for 2 points. Then Dodgy was nerfed, so finally one card out. One card out. Enforcer for the limb damage. We need limb damage to benefit from the new mechanics of crippling. So limb damage. There is another card for the limb damage. Where is that? I know there is another card. Modern Renegade. Another card for the limb damage that work with regular shotguns. So 7 points left. So decisions now. Are we still adding some onslaught with those 7 points, or are we adding something else? We cannot add everything. I would like Gunslinger. Will I be aiming for the weak spot with my shotguns, or aiming for a torso? Gunslinger only makes sense if I'm gonna aim for the weak spot. So maybe I add onslaught, but not the Gunslinger. I don't really need Action Boy. I can live without it. I don't need more survival. I'm on a ghoul. I may need Escape Artist. I'm not sure. So let's try to add onslaught stacks. Range damage to close enemies. This is big one for shotgun. So this one I care the most. And there is one more. And that's it then. I cannot squeeze in anything else. I think this is the most important for me. So that's what we are adding. You definitely need more limb damage. For shotguns, yes. As there is no insta-crippling. If you didn't notice, they remove insta-crippling. So look what they do. They give stagger chance and 75% bonus to limb damage. Not insta-crippling anymore. It doesn't exist. You just add and add limb damage. So Bloody Mess, overall damage we want. Ricochet, Four-Leaf Clover, Crit Savvy, better crits. Class Freak. Anything else essential? Faulty spots? No, I'm not taking. I think I will be going after Torso. Could add tankiness. Why not? One gun army, that's for heavy guns. So that would be a Peppa Shaker. For Peppa Shaker, I would need that. Okay, I have only 2 points left at this situation. I can max out better criticals. Okay. So that's what we'll be testing. That's a lot of perks. That's plus 25 perk points from legendary perks. That is a lot. That is a lot. We store the commando weapons and what this? Why you keep respawning? What's going on with you? Why are those 2 mole miners keep getting up? I don't want to get rid of this weapon. I'm just storing them. Oh, and to be honest, some of the plasma weapons can be made into shotguns too. So that's alternative shotguns that do exist. Shaker will test, but not yet. Do I have any shotguns in my inventory ready to pull them out, and what do I need to craft? Do I have a cold shoulder? I would like to test cold shoulder as one of first. Cold shoulder is cool as we can boost cryo damage now, and it did receive the buff, so I'm curious how it's performing. Oh, I do have Gauss, but that's blooded, so I will need to change it unless I have other one Gauss. So blooded goes to 130%, so blooded, if you will be running blooded weapon at 5% health, combined with Nerd Rage, you will be doing 210% bonus damage from the Perk and Blooded Prefix, which is quite solid. I like it. I like it for the real glass cannon build. So real glass cannon will be open next season. Oh, Cold Shoulder I do have. So that's ammo capacity, damage to cryptids, and freezing effect. Unfortunately, you cannot add any stars to Cold Shoulder. Slug Basta I could modify to be a shotgun, but there is no limb damage, so I will craft something fresh. I will craft some fresh shotguns too. Some fresh shotguns. So for crafting, most likely I need to load crafting loadout. Crafting shotguns. From energy guns, we can make a shotgun out of plasma pistol. So we craft one. Craft one Gauss, as we will need one. Tesla rifle has kind of a shotgun mod. How good will that be? No, we craft one too. We do all the shotguns. As shotguns are no longer defined by a name. Shotguns are now defined by number of projectiles they do fire. So there is way more shotguns now with this next patch. The dragon is probably kind of a shotgun too. Was there 4 projectiles plus or 5 plus? It's Dragon Fire 4. I need to check the perk again. It's Dragon Fire's 4. The pump action will still not be good, unfortunately. There's no reason to craft it. But there is some stuff that will be good. Where is the combat shotgun? Did I miss it? Where's the combat shotgun? I cannot craft combat shotgun? How's that possible? Oh, combat shotgun is here. Okay. It's not short combat shotgun, it's just combat shotgun. See, I want combat shotgun too. Okay, I found it. Ultra sight weapons, as this can be a shotgun too. So a lot of shotguns. Let me see the perk. To be 100. Oh. I need to change loadout to see the perk. Which one was it? Oh, maybe I didn't use this perk? Oh, I think a number of projectile doesn't really matter. I didn't use this perk. So just more projectile, more damage. But which perk was that? There was one perk that was talking about projectiles. Which one was it? Maybe that was the strength one that I didn't equip. Oh, this one, okay. Weapons that fire 3 or more projectiles gain range. So that only... Okay, so number of projectile only counts if I need range, but more importantly, there is scaling with projectiles, so this extra damage per projectile, so just more projectile the better. Okay, I got it. So from 3 projectiles you can have range if you want. Now let's craft them in something usable. 2-shot? I don't think 2-shot makes the most sense. No, I don't think so. I think Fury is still way better. So combat shotguns somehow I end up with 2. I cannot do Bloody Time the Ghoul. So we'll be making Furious. I need to craft effects. If I even have ingredients. Do I have ingredients? I have some for Furious. Okay, that's perfect. Let's do 5. Then Crippling. We definitely need Crippling. Do 5. What do I need for other stars? Wait, the new for shotguns is Bullies. I need a lot of Bullies. 25% damage per crippled limb your target has. So that's for shotguns. Do 5. Star number 3 is not very important for shotguns. No need for crafting perks? They didn't remove all of them. Crippling. Reload speed is already fine. Bullies. Now, which one? I want some of automatic. As automatic no longer has penalties as much as it used to be. There is more fire rate than it was. I mean, there are some penalties to the damage, but not huge. Not as much as on rifles. So I would like to try it automatic. Focused. Powerful. So there is difference between hard and powerful. Powerful automatic or prime out? Is there prime automatic? There is no prime automatic. I will do powerful automatic then. Do I want to cut down AP cost or do I want to increase it? Maybe I want to increase it, to be honest. Forceful, bruising, nah. Stabilized. I will put all stabilized for automatic. Doesn't really show anything on damage, but I think it should work. Doesn't show any on damage card when I'm changing AP cost. It's still showing 21 by 8, but I think it should work. Standard sight, so which is there should be recon scope increasing AP cost. I want high AP cost. Short recon. Short recon is no, short night vision is the highest. Short night vision scope. Then I wanted stealth. Why is range so short? They really over nerfed the range. All the shotguns. 42, that's close to melee. Okay, the other combat shotgun we don't need. Oh, Michael Small, thank you a lot for gifting a membership to Turtle's Army. Appreciate that. And welcome Darth Aramis Star. Appreciate that. And may the shell be with you. Thank you. Plasma pistol. What can I do with this guy? I can calibrate it. Align splitter or stabilize splitter or something like that. And on those, when I'm increasing... Oh, that's not... Probably not AP cost. Or maybe? Showing different damage. Stabilize splitter, let's try. So that's a shotgun, that's 6 projectiles. I hope the AP cost increases are still worth it. So short night vision to increase AP cost. Oh, I didn't add legendary. Of course, legendary. Furious. Crippling. Bullies. So that's 2 shotguns. Another shotgun. Do I want it calibrated? Do I want it automatic shotgun? I want automatic shotgun. How do they perform? Oh, automatic is different mode. Okay, so I can have calibrated and I can put automatic barrel. I'm doing them all stabilized because no one normally ever uses that. Long scope. Splitter. So that's 5 projectile on this one. Gauss shotgun. It's mainly about explosions, so maybe 2-shot on this one? I don't know. Should I go 2-shot on this one? More projectiles by 1. It will be 9. I think on this one it does make sense to go 2-shot. More explosions and more projectiles for the perk purposes. Already crippling, lightweight, that's good. Wait, limb damage cannot... It should be explosive. Oh, I don't have explosive mode. Not sure if limb damage on that makes sense. Explosive, probably. Bully steel. Yeah, probably prime. Full range of extended. Let's put precise. Perforating. Short scope. So a lot of shotguns can have a scope. This is true. There's another one I don't need. Oh, I didn't make this legendary? I was pretty sure I was making it legendary, maybe I forgot. Now Tesla. Don't know how good Tesla is at crippling. We'll soon know. So shotgun barrel is 5 projectiles. And it is charging, unfortunately. Charging we do not like, but that's what it is. Cannot increase AP cost very much. I hope the AP cost card is still in effect. Where is the cold shoulder? I want cold shoulder first. The number cruncher is not showing under this tab. Last time number cruncher... Oh, okay, wait. I was crafting. That's why it's not showing. Okay, so that makes sense. Now I'm on shotgunner build. We definitely need ammo, shotgun shells, and whatever other weapons are using. Shotgun shells. Well, the damage look good. Like 50 by 5 is already 250. Cells I do have. Shells I do have now. Plasma I do have in my inventory. Cells, plasma. Ultrasight 2 mils I do have. Cold shoulder is showing... Okay, it's showing really good in Pip-Boy. Is it realistic? I don't know. It's showing 800? No, 700. 700 damage. 700 damage. That's a lot. And my special, if I start sneaking... Okay, let's see. My agility 26. 30, 42. Okay, so it's kicking it quite fast. All the perception and agility when I start sneaking. Someone is farming the turret. You can see by the health bar moving so quickly up and down. Oh, the team. Okay, first we need to try with standard test dummies, which are super mutants, to have some idea. Then we'll be switching to different ones. Some perks, they not only need scope, but you need to be aiming with the scope. So there are perks exclusive to aiming with the scope. So my hit chance is low if I have any distance and I want to use VADs. Oh. What? Most super mutant will be just one shot? So how do I test the crippling if they just die? How do I test this crippling effect? How do I test crippling effect? They just die. Oh, now it was crippled and the damage numbers went up. Those are torso shots. I'm not aiming for the weak spot. Like, I don't think I will test much of the crippling on them. That's what... Okay, the level 100 torso shot can survive. But am I crippling a lot when I shoot like... Oh, almost crippled the torso. Okay, oh, some transfer of the crippling, and he crippled himself when ricochet triggered. So that's how I can test crippling. I can let them shoot me, and they will cripple their own limbs. And then I can shoot them to the torso to see the damage. 322 per projectile on crippled target. Look at that. 200 per projectile. Don't forget, Cold Shoulder is easily available, legendary. And this is damage per projectile, not overall. So we need to multiply the damage you see here by 8. So 300 best case scenario so far to the torso. Multiply it by 8. We are over 2k damage per shot with the Cold Shoulder. I think this is decent. Let's gather some of the toxic goo for later. Triple Milo Queen. Yeah, that's what we could try to do. That's true. Or Scourge Beast. Why pump action will be still bad? Just not enough damage to justify such a long reload. I mean, it could be used kind of with this new perk that gives you 500 each resistances while you are reloading. As the reload is so long. It will be still overall good. It's not like it will be overall bad, but not as good as other shotguns. Okay, so Cold Shoulder kills them real good. Now, other shotguns. Is the Tesla? Can Tesla do something? Can I use it without charge? Okay, without charge, it doesn't really do anything. Now, with the charge, so now it's fully charged. Still not great. What with a bounce? Okay, used as a bounce without charge, that may be kind of a use case. But too many reloads. Okay, it's not the greatest. And does it look like it's crippling at all? Very weak crippling effect for the bounce. So maybe not a Tesla shotgun time. That's not performing. And do I have... I do have science. So I do have science. My intelligence is 23. Not the best, not the worst. So science is giving me 29% energy damage. So this is decent. So it should be 29% for cryo as well, I think. Where's cryo? Yeah, cryology is 29%. They the same bonuses, so 29% for shotgun, for the cold shoulder shotgun. So that's already increased. That's cool. That's what I want to see how it's gonna perform. That's the one with a suppressor. That's the one with suppressor. Relatively low damage that it's showing. Seems like it's crippling well, and after it cripples, the damage is there. Okay, I should use true. I really should put true modifications on it. There's too much spread. There's too much spread when I modify it with stabilized. Okay, stabilized was not a good choice, that's for sure. I can see that now, as I have the same spread no matter what I do. Now, torso accuracy is good. If I put a critical, instantly crippling torso and almost crippling all the limbs. It managed to cripple legs. Slightly short on the top limbs. But almost crippled all limbs by the torso shot. What if I would start from like a leg shot? Crippled leg, almost crippled torso. Okay, crippled. So legs are squishier. What if I start with a headshot? Okay, so I finish with a headshot if I start with a headshot. But that was critical. What if I don't use critical? Oh. Also, headshot damage bonus applied to limbs. They all crippled. So maybe I should go after the weak spot with shotguns and not for a torso bonus. Maybe I should give up on this torso bonus. Why am I in danger? There is no one here. Okay, I'm no longer in danger. So this is interesting. But I think I would need to be going after the weak spot. So some changes to the build. Maybe torso was not the best choice. This will be interesting. That's 6 projectiles. Okay, so arms and torso and head are tougher for crippling, so it's best to target head. So the crippling ability of that is quite good, and that increases damage by a lot. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna shine. I don't like the damage output, way too low. And that? Okay, that seems to be more decent because how fast it's firing. It's a loud one. So this one doesn't transfer much to other limbs. So this one is not so great for crippling for some reason. They do all get crippled with ricochet, but this one doesn't seem to be great for crippling by itself, but damage is good. But I have this 2-shot Gauss shotgun so far without the demolition expert. I don't think I need a charge. But I should definitely invest in accuracy with them. That was without the charge and without explosive perks as of yet. So let's test if I'm at it. Let's test if bomb scientist can work. Maybe it doesn't. I don't feel like it improved. The damage on the card is real good. It's real good. The damage on the card is real good. But take into account me charging. I'm still not charging it. I'm firing without a charge. Yeah, that seems to improve with demo experts, so maybe they really fixed the other card. We need to try Peppa Shaker too, but that requires modification to the build. If you want to stab the queen or any boss affected by cold shoulder, it can ground them. What do you mean, Jason? Ground them permanently? You cripple the limb to ground them. Oh. Graham, what are you doing here? Graham doesn't have anything new. So I could consider some changes to the mods on those shotguns. As well, I'm not sure if it's a good deal that I have Center Masochist if I should be aiming for the weak spot. So Center Masochist would not be as beneficent if I want to aim for the weak spot. But what then I would use? I could go crack shot. No, that's where aiming. No, I don't want to be aiming. Eye of the Hunter, maybe? But it's only 30%, so probably not good enough. That's the accuracy I could go for, but that's no VAD. Scope weapons have 50% more range when aiming. Skid shooter, better accuracy and spread. So accuracy increase is actually easy to achieve with Perk. And that's weak spot damage by aiming scope weapon. But you need to hit the weak spot. There are some options that I could consider. Why are you pushing me away? Why did you respawn, Super Mutant? Chameleon is not dropping the danger. It was previously. What happened? Oh, finally. Oh, Graham is fighting there. Is there a dog here? Which one is the most promising one? Combat shotgun and cold shoulder, I think. But combat shotgun is 60 by 8. It's kind of promising one. But cold shoulder, I think, is a winner overall. It's 80 by 8. So it's more than that. And bonus is cryo. Put the science stuff back. Cryologies and science. Someone drop a nuke. I don't know on which area. Oh, the lake. Everyone wants to fish in the nuke zone. I will fish a little bit in a moment too. Yeah, I could add weak point damage from luck. I could add weak point damage. That would benefit me quite a bit. So rather than crit savvy max out, no, crit savvy is needed max out. Better criticals can be rank 1, and I can add weak spot damage. And here I cannot add weak spot damage as I have no room. Let's see about Scourge Beasts. By shooting with regular combat shotgun to the head, can I cripple it all or not? Oh, almost killed Scourge with such a distance. That would do 1 damage on the light game version. That's an improvement for sure. Oh, the downside of it being automatic. I'm not getting VATS accuracy improvement too much. Stop hiding. Why I'm getting such a little VATS recharge from the miss? Oh, because multi... Okay. I forgot. This bug is still present. Did I cripple it at least? Oh, I did. Fully crippled. Okay, so it is fully crippled now. So it is possible, way before I kill her, by aiming for the head, to fully cripple everything. Why is my AP being drained? What is going on with my AP? Why is my AP draining randomly? Okay. Oh. We can see a problem here. With VATS. If I would add awareness... What is draining my action points? Let's add some food. Oh, she's here now. Okay, that will be good accuracy. I think the damage was really high when all limbs were crippled, but we need to solve a problem. Draining when I move, but why? Okay, now it's not draining. Maybe lack of food somehow affected that? I don't know. I'm refreshing food. I don't know what my AP was draining from. But it was really draining. I was not able to use VATS. Now I should have good agility. Yes, so now I have 600 action points, so that shouldn't be much of an issue. Solid action points. I improved my accuracy, and now what the problem is. So, because I modded this shotgun to be automatic, concentrated fire only gives me 4% accuracy per shot, which is way too low. And because, second, it is a multi-projectile, Perk 4-leaf clover is backed. So for whatever reason, when I miss in VATS and my weapon is multi-projectile, the effect is being divided by number of projectiles. So with regular shotgun, I'm getting 1/8 of the effect from 4-leaf clover. So for shotguns, this perk is kind of dead. So I'm just wasting a perk point, to be honest, on 4-leaf clover, so it can go. I don't know what I should use instead, but 4-leaf clover is worthless. It doesn't give me anything. A curator. Oh, Jesus for you. Thank you a lot for 50 bucks. Very generous. I appreciate that, Jesus for you. Thank you very much. And the message is, one day, shotguns will be meta again and Bethesda will have gone full circle. Oh, you are so right about this one. Two-shot explosive combat shotgun was the most powerful weapon early on. So that was a powerhouse. So yeah, if we come back to shotguns, especially two-shot explosive shotguns being most powerful, imagine two-shot explosive Gauss shotgun. If that would go on #1 again, we would do indeed a full circle. So you are so right about it, Jesus for you. Thank you very much for such a generous donation. I appreciate that. Oh, and we have one more member of Territories Army. Defend yourself. Thank you a lot for a Prime sub. Appreciate that. Welcome. And may the shall be with you. Thank you very much. A Dragon 2-shot can be good too. Like, Dragon receive a hefty buff. So Dragon's a really good idea. I need to test Dragons. Thank you for the reminder. I forgot about Dragons, and I do have one. Like, I do have it. Oh, there's one perk not equipped. So what else I fill up this 1 point? So I don't want center masochist. That's not really paying off as much as I was expecting it to. The weak spot is the way. I could... Oh, Eye of the Hunter. So I try to compensate for VAT's accuracy with awareness and Eye of the Hunter. My perception when cloaked is already very high. So 46 perception, and that scales with awareness, so that's 38% VAT's accuracy. Eye of the Hunter additional 20 to far enemies. Maybe that's enough. And I need to mod those weapons. So I know what mistakes I did. So we need to go to my camp. We need to slightly mod those shotguns and the dragon. And this is the way of life MMOs to go full circle eventually. Maybe. Yeah, the auto doesn't make sense still on shotguns. I was thinking it would be cool. It is not. That why we modifying it again? We're kicking this auto out. There's still no way to use auto efficiently. It's still slow, and all the penalties that comes with auto are here, so no, thank you. I will not take all those penalties. Like, I was okay with penalties to the damage, but after I forgot about concentrated fire penalty for being automatic, so yeah, no thank you. So that cannot be automatic, so let's do it prime. That will do even more damage to or we don't want more damage to Scorch. Is prime the best from single, or should I go calibrated? It's a little bit less damage if I go calibrated. I think I will stick with prime. Just overall highest damage. And stabilized was not a good choice, so switching that. We put true everywhere. So I can use it outside of VATS too. We change to true, so our accuracy will be up. Okay, so that's one. And those unfortunately are not performing. This is kind of good. Maybe I shouldn't use it as auto. Should I switch it? I was hoping auto will be good, but maybe it's not good. True wrong barrel, that will give him more capacity, more damage. Will suffer in the fire rate department, but not as terribly. It will still be rather high fire rate. Oh, true snipe. Oh, charging. How it would be charging? That would force me to wait 2 seconds between shots, so I'm not sure if that's good. I don't think damage increase is enough. Damage increase doesn't look to be enough. Plus 96, it's probably not enough. Too long, let's try too long. In this case, I will keep stabilized stock. This is quite accurate. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's gonna make sense. Oh, why did Pet bring me stuff? And I do have the dragon. It's quad. For the dragon, unfortunately, we must have quad. So I cannot really go furious on it, or two-shot, or anything like that. It's too many reloads to justify it. It must be quad. It's already quad, crippling, resilient, but not fracturers. Fracturers is a waste on it. We want bullies, we want damage. There's no muzzle, so that's a perfect dragon. So we can test dragon as well now. Cold shoulder is... Did I modify this cold shoulder? I did modify it with hardened, but why did I put hardened and not... Oh, prime is no bonus? Anything that adds limb damage? Maybe I should go calibrated on it, to be honest. Let's try to change it. And as well, more. Let's switch it to higher AP cost, not lower. So true long. True stock. Higher AP cost, not lower. We switch it. Which is the highest? Standard sights. Those just take away my range. What are those good for? Nothing. Take away my range. So cold shoulder, remodified. Other stuff remodified. We do have dragon. Okay, a lot of modifications done. I change it to prime, so I need prime shotgun ammo now. Ultra sight. Shotgun shells. Like 1k. What I'm not using store. More 50 caliber balls. But not too many, those are heavy. I can take 100. What? How do I still have 0 ammo? What? Like, I pick it up. Did I auto-store it after picking it up? Why would it auto-store? Does it really auto-store? No. What? What's going on? That's shotgun. I'm pulling ultra sight. Or not? I don't have ultra sight shotgun shells? Oh, I don't have ultra sight shotgun. I'm pulling regular shotgun shells. Oh, how is that possible? I have not this workbench. I have all ammo. At least that's what I was thinking. At least that's what I was thinking. And I do not have all ammo. I trolled myself. Ultra sight ammo. Okay. Now we have ammo. Now we need Scourge Beast. Yeah, I trolled myself. Sorry about that, guys. I did troll myself. Okay, now way better accuracy. It's actually hitting with 11%. Almost enough. Okay, so almost enough, but I want head. Almost crippled everything. Why is she slowing down? Did I cripple the wing? I didn't. Can I just hip fire cripple it? Oh, I can. It's landing. Why did it land in the hole? So I cannot shoot from here. How much damage will I have from a distance? 171, 304, and now critical. 556 by 8, don't forget by 8. So I did 4k damage with this critical on the Scourge Beast, which I think is very decent. Another newt. Oh, the Colossal problem. So that's perfect. We'll test some stuff. So regular Scourge up close are easily dying. So the combat shotgun, okay, that's the way. Definitely way improved. So I was able to pull 4k damage. Now, what if I would, before we join, just spam headshots? Can I quickly kill Scourge Beast flying? Because now I was observing how fast I cripple and so on. But how fast can I kill it? So regular Scourge, no problem. Can I snipe them? I cannot get all the shots on target with such a distance. But I am doing damage. Oh no. So my damage definitely goes up as more crippled limbs appear. And I can absolutely kill a Scourge like that. Can kill a regular Scourge probably. Yeah. That was high damage after it got crippled. I cannot get all projectiles on target with this distance, so for sniping purposes I would need to put like stabilized on it, but then I cannot have bullies. Oh, there you go. That's a legendary. Okay, 2-star legendary. Okay, crippling went the same. Okay, crippling on legendaries is as fast as on non-legendaries. And now the damage is good. That's a combat shotgun. I think Cold Shoulder may have a little bit more potential. It's still not the best sniper. As expected. Still not the best sniper. Criticals have been criticals. The VATS is the way to go for this particular sniper. Oh, come on. Not even VATS can do it. Where are you? Where did it go? There it is. Finally. Alright, cold shoulder, I mean. Colossal problem with the cold shoulder and combat shotgun, let's see. Compared to life, it's like 1000 times better. That's true. That's true. Definitely like a decent weapon, combat shotgun. With the changes, suddenly a decent weapon. Like, for the daily driver, as a stealth weapon for shotgunners, definitely good. Going for high AP cost rather than for lower AP cost to increase the damage is something hilarious too. How much is it increasing overall? Like, I didn't test that yet. So, with this shotgun, I have 311 damage total. And if I take number crunchers off, 209. Is that... I think that's multiplicative. Like, that's 50% bonus damage from number cruncher total. Number cruncher is OP. So you want to increase your weapon AP cost for sure. You want to increase the cost. Like this combat shotgun, I managed to put AP cost up to 27 and I'm getting 50. So that's multiplicative. I'm getting over 50% bonus. Wow. I hope it's intended. Don't touch it, Bethesda. Don't dare you. I love it. You nerfed enough. Now leave it alone. Works perfectly as intended. That's what you need to say. Number cruncher is multiplicative because we wanted it to be. That's the next patch note. Please. So this is a huge boost. This is the biggest card for boosting everything. So now you want weapons with possibly as high AP cost as possible. What's the highest AP cost weapon? Is Harpoon gun still really high? I think, oh, missile launcher with targeting computer? Is that missile launcher is the highest? Imagine missile launcher with targeting computer and number cruncher. How fast can we cripple Colossus? I think I'm the main person crippling it. Okay, one head down, 2 heads down. There is leg that needs to be crippled. Leg, torso still needs some shots. Okay, torso is tough on this Colossus. Everything is crippled by the torso. So torso is the only man standing. Now I'm detected. Maybe time for cold shoulder. This cold shoulder is way more damage. I think I will just aim for head. And torso should get crippled over. Is that me doing damage? I don't know if I'm doing damage. Am I doing... I think damage numbers are good. The question is, am I doing good damage? What do you think? Can everyone stop firing? So I can see if I'm doing good damage. I don't know how much is my damage and how much is everyone else. When I'm reloading, it's still taking damage, but I think I'm helping. And it's now fully crippled. But there are other shotguns too. Should I try that? Oh, I melted it. Oh, right towards the head. I think this may be quite good. And a decent speed for semi-automatic. So I don't know what percentage of the damage was coming from me when I was firing the cold shoulder. Definitely the damage numbers popping up were crazy high. Well, that's a good news. Damage percentage I do not know. So the damage numbers were definitely high. Yeah, the damage numbers were per pellet. That's true. The same when I'm firing this laser, it's per laser beam. So you need to multiply by 5. Whatever my projectiles are, that's what we need to multiply with. So I think Cold Shoulder was doing real good. Still didn't try the dragon. We need another Scourge Beast to try the dragon. That's gonna be fun. Dragon gonna be fun. So the dragon total damage without adrenaline is 1k. 1k a pop to start with. That's to start with. What's the dragon AP cost? Oh, 28. Okay, so that's how the damage goes so high. Dragon AP cost is 28. Which is awesome. We want this number as high as possible. Yeah, I think so too. Probably possible to solo air with Cold Shoulder. I think from my testing so far, Number Cruncher works on everything. It just gives bonus based on AP cost. Bonus to the damage overall. Oh, I don't... Why am I running out from the... Why am I running out of the red zone? I'm a ghoul. Don't need to run anywhere. Oh, there is no workbench. Why was I running? I can just recharge for free. Okay, Scourge Beast. Don't forget, like, additional bonus for a dragon as a shotgun. There is built-in limb damage increase. So if we look on the dragon, so we have additional 50% limb damage built in on the dragon, on top of the legendary effect. And that. And when reloading, I have crazy resistance. So now, where is the... Oh, she's too far. I hit slightly. So she will fly lower. She's not flying lower? Okay, never mind. Oh, That's crippling fast. That's full cripple with a first shot. Second shot not critical, and critical is almost 3k multiplied by 4. Almost 3k multiplied by 4. And when I'm reloading, I'm basically immortal. They reduced the fire rate a little bit. And I think it's still breaking fast, so that's the only problem. I took like no damage because I was reloading. Look at my resistance while reloading. Oh, it's not showing? Did it break again? Hey, where is my resistance increase from the reload? It broke again? Or maybe it's working and not displaying? I don't know. It was working last time I tried that. It was working last time I tried that. Okay, now let's try to stack adrenaline before we attack Scourge Beast. That's huge bonus. Adrenaline stack up is currently huge bonus. It's not only adrenaline perk, but we have mutation that does the same thing. So 10 kills gives you like 160 something % damage bonus. Okay, there's Scourge Beast, but we are waiting. We want to... And I like the VATS accuracy here. Look at the VATS accuracy. I could add reload speed stuff for this dragon if I really want to optimize it. Do I want to optimize build for the dragon? Maybe really decent. What? Scourges are 2-shot now? With the dragon? No, don't nerf it. Dragon is cool now. Should I optimize for the dragon? Just for fun of it? Let's optimize build for the dragon, just for fun. Just for fun. So we give up on some of... Onslaught. So we get rid of that. This is 5 stacks, so maybe I want it. Is that enough if I will have 2 points? I'm not sure if that's enough. I can only use rank 2 gun tricks for that. It's maybe enough. Rank 2 gun tricks. That's 20%. That's quite good. That's quite good. So 20% reload speed. We can increase it further. So what are we giving up? Do we really need Eye of the Hunter? Probably not. We do definitely need Number Cruncher. I want faster. How much do I need for faster reload? Ground Pounder is 3 points, unfortunately. So I would need to give up awareness. Will that compromise my VATS accuracy too much without awareness? I do really need Number Cruncher concentrate. I do need all of that. So Ground Pounder. Is there anything? Okay. There is one more reload speed perk under perception that I cannot use as I have no room. What other reload speed perks? I could do insta reload the ghoul perk. Give up on Bloody Mess or give up on other stuff. I could Class break? How much penalties will that be? And I add Wild West Hands. So more reloads. Jesus with a special message is saying Turtle's having too much fun for fishing. I will fish in a moment. I will fish. But I do have a lot of fun. I will go fishing. We'll go fishing. Let's see if that's improving the reload. Yeah, for sure faster. And there should be a chance that I will not need to reload at all. For sure it is faster. Is there anything I could do to reload even faster? There's nothing under strength, I don't think so, that would give me a reload speed. There is a reload for shotguns. There used to be that perk, but I think it was one of the reworked ones. So there is no more reload for shotguns perk. No, there is no more reload for shotguns. I do have max out concentrated fire. You think I should be using just concentrated fire 1? But concentrated fire is as well damage per shot. It's not only accuracy now. So I want this damage. So I think that's it with the speed of reloads for the dragon. But it's already quite fast with those. I could go reload speed on the third star instead of this resistance. Yeah, I could go reload speed. No, ground powder is reload faster. Yeah, 30% faster. So I already have that. Maintaining glow? No, there is nothing for maintaining glow. Nothing new. Oh. Okay, I still have decent VATS accuracy. Yeah, decent. Now, Scourge Beast. Oh, miss. No! Almost by free aiming. There you go. That was 95% how that was a miss. Yeah, add reload to it. And we need to do test on the Guardian to see shotgun's damage. Most likely I am not gonna annihilate the Guardian in one go. That's most likely scenario. Yeah, Cold Shoulder with the 4-star, if you could slap on it, that would be absolute beast. That would be absolute beast. So I need Swift. Uh-oh. Oh, Speed Demon. Okay, I can craft. I was thinking I'm missing some ingredient that's not easily available. Speed Demon I can craft, so that's not a problem. Swift. That will increase my reload speed a little bit. Swift. Oh, what am I doing? I need to get here. swift. So that's extra reload speed on top. How fast is it reloading now? Decent, decent. Will not go any faster. Alright. Should I... How fast Dragon gonna cripple now the shield? How fast Dragon gonna cripple the shield of the Guardian? And how much damage it will do to the Guardian itself? Can Guardian torso be crippled? I don't think so. But I love this dragon. Yeah, I know you guys on consoles cannot do testing yourself. But you can still give feedback based on what you see I'm doing. If you want to give feedback on PTS servers on Discord. It's fixed. I'll over repair it a little. So the damage per crippled limb, unfortunately, it's not gonna shine here, to be honest. So I don't know how much I will do. This guy has only 2 limbs and only 1 can be crippled, which is the shield. I don't know how well I'm gonna do. There is like only the shield that I can cripple. But at least I can switch it off very fast, probably. I think. We'll see in a moment how fast I can cripple it. Like a buff for my feral. Why did my VATS drop? Oh, my reload worked. So I did cripple it. Oh, why am I reloading? That was a mistake. Oh, I cannot fire when I'm reloading. I am doing a chunks of damage with the dragon, but not enough to like kill it. Definitely not enough. The damage is there. It's look like there is crippling happening on the torso. I think there is crippling happening on the torso, so maybe torso can be crippled, or will it heal now? Will the torso heal now? Unfortunately, I cannot fire faster, as they reduce the fire rate of the dragon. Oh, I crippled the torso. So I have a little bit more damage now. I did manage to cripple the torso. Criticals are 3000 by 4. So that's 12,000 from critical. Oh, I broke it. Which shelter now? Which shelter? Uh-oh. Oops. Oops. I'm outside the shelter. But it's not bad. It's not too many shots. Now we try, if I already died, so now we try. Still use dragon to cripple the shield. So I think that's the way to go. But then we try different shotguns for the torso. Dragon is still a crippling beast. That needs to be said. What power armor I'm wearing that my AP is regenerating? Oh, okay. Rejuvenators. I was like, how is my AP not running out in VATS? Rejuvenators is perfect for slow firing weapons. So I'm getting all the AP back. Crit should hit a bit harder. It could have, but it is not. We're not gonna do it. And don't forget, on this boss, we cannot stack adrenaline, so adrenaline is out of the picture. Oh, I have a little bit too little luck to crit every shot. Why? Why did my... Okay. Now different weapon. Let's do this one. Doing some damage. Oh, I didn't took fusion cores. Are you kidding me? Didn't took fusion cores. Can shoot it like that. It's doing some damage. So what do I do now? Barely have a fusion core. Oh, I think there is a solution. If I'm not mistaken, there is a solution that I could do during combat. I could took that out and add electric absorption. Charge my core. Only the little turrets can charge the core, so I need to wait. Oh, it crippled its shield. Okay. How is Cold Shoulder doing? Is it doing damage? It's doing some damage, isn't it? It is, even though I cannot use VATS. It's doing some damage. Where are we going? There. Why you don't want to recharge my batteries? Did I cripple the torso? Almost. So torso can be crippled. I don't know what really crippling the torso of the Guardian does. Anyone know what it does if you cripple the Guardian torso? I honestly do not. Come on, charge my fusion core. There is nothing that can charge my fusion core? The little turret's supposed to. Where are those little turrets? Stop killing your shield and charge my fusion core. Will kill its entire shield. It's not charging my fusion core. So I don't really know what crippling the torso does. It's now crippled. So it's fully crippled. And now I'm doing decent amount of damage, but I would like to do more. How much now the laser is doing with it being crippled? I cannot recharge my core. The stupid Guardian doesn't want to hit me with energy damage. Okay, even though I'm not spec'd for it, how is the shaker going? Whoops. Accuracy is missing here. A little bit missing accuracy department. My accuracy department. Oh, it charged my core. Thank you, finally. You charged my core. I appreciate that. So now I can kill your shield systems. Back to shaker. How is the shaker doing? Yeah, shaker is doing quite good. And that's a vampire shaker, by the way, so it will be doing better when we respec. So I think for the DPS purely, probably shaker is the way to go. If you need the DPS, I think shaker. So now we need to spec for the Peppa shaker and see how well it can actually do. Stop pretending that you killed me. You didn't, Guardian. You didn't kill me. Laser light show, yes. If you cripple the torso, he will take more breaks between his salvos. Oh, okay, got it. Thank you. Rapid fire Gauss, yeah, I would need to try that too. Air is cryptid. I'm not sure if air is classified as cryptid. It's not gonna work. Dragon! Dragon ride! Dragon is cool now. Let's scrap a lot of stuff that is taking my inventory and I cannot see what I'm doing. And we'll take more fusion cores, so I don't need to manage my core during combat. Oh, that's my helmet. Why is it not equipped again? So we need to modify this shaker for damage. Let's modify it for damage. So it's currently modified with 2-shot, which maybe it's not so bad. Okay, I forgot to unname it. So I'm switching mods on it, so it was kind of modified for damage. But is it the best damage? It's only adding 1 projectile. Like, 2-shot is only 1 projectile, so probably not the best damage. I think Furious will be better. Two-shot would make sense if I would go for explosive, but I want to go for damage. So we go for Furious. Shows like it's less damage, but it will be overall more after we shoot twice. So it fully, like Furious, when you put Furious on the Peppa Shaker single barrel, it will get full stacks after 2 shots. So after 2 shots, I will have 100% bonus damage. Do I want crippling? That I do not know. Explosive adds only energy? What? AP cost is relatively low on it. I don't know why. I don't think I want fire rate, so I will go for crit damage. As fire rate, I will reload too often. So I will go for crit damage. Now, what should I have on that? That's optimized will reduce my damage, so we don't want that. Resilient. Resilient doesn't always work, so I'm not sure. Maybe it always works in power armor. Think faster reload. That's what I would need. Conductors. Do I keep conductors on it? I want damage, so I shoot the bullies. So I shoot the bullies. So is the best option reload speed, or do I have better option here? Oh, I could go bonus VATS critical charges. I'm missing a little bit of luck. Or I can just eat something to give me luck. Can eat something. Yeah, I will go swift. And I will eat something. For my luck needs. And we need to optimize the build for the Peppa Shaker. So Peppa Shaker is specific. That's a heavy gun. So we cannot use crippling perks for regular guns. Really. They do not benefit me. What I was doing. Swift. Legendary crafting is absolutely the best. I love it. I craft one more for later. If I will need it again. Will bully work on the bot? Yes, for only 2 stacks, unfortunately, because there are only 2 limbs. But yes, it will. Only 2 limbs, unfortunately. So bullies is 25% damage per crippled limb. So with only 2 limbs, I'm getting 50%. It's still 50% bonus damage. Not optimal, I'm not gonna lie. Like, Guardian is not optimal target for testing shotguns. But if shotguns can perform decent on the Guardian, they will perform awesome on everything else. I don't know as well how well crippling would go against the Snake. That's a different question. Snake supposedly has insane amount of body parts, like those scales. But can you really cripple them? I don't know. I never succeeded in crippling Snake scales. So I don't even know if those are crippable or not. So Peppa Shaker is modified now. We only need to adjust the build a little bit. But how? I can give up on blocker. I want that. I want to keep that. So as you can see, easy target, basically 75% damage to crippled target. So any limb crippled gives me this bonus. So that should work on the Guardian. Then damage to crippled targets per projectile your weapon fires. Peppa Shaker fires 16 projectiles. So that's 160% bonus. Now, Peppa Shaker is still a heavy gun. Therefore, we will add all the heavy gunner rank 1 perks for 30% damage bonus. And now, Ground Pounder, of course, doesn't work on that, so we can get rid of it. But then, is the main piece of the Guardian a torso? I think it is, isn't it? It's supposed to count for center masochist, so we put that in. Tank Killer will not work in this case scenario, but we keep it for the Dragon and other stuff. There's no reason to unequip it. And then... Oh, United Ordeal is not great for that. What I should have is Tenderizer. So I have no room for United Ordeal, unfortunately. So I do need Tenderizer, unless I pick up United Ordeal rank 1. I could pick up United Ordeal rank 1, so at least something will be there. There are 3 ranks to this perk, so I can use under rank, so +1 to special as long as this other ghoul stays on the public test server. Special is not the most important, so I can live with a little bit less. Tenderize are more important for the boss fight. Then for the armor piercing effect, so wait. I do need science, do I? Or is there a better perk that would make science free? I mean better perk. Is there a better mod for my Peppa Shaker? Let's take a look. So single barrel need to stay. We want, like, single barrel is the best now. We want all the projectiles we can get. Then laser magazine, I don't know if I need it. Like, plasma is reduction to the damage for some reason. Why is plasma reduction? Maybe plasma doesn't work with science or something. I have no idea. And standard is not an option, it's just less. Okay, so it needs to be science perk and laser. I could give up on the side to increase my damage. So standard side to increase my AP cost. And that's, unfortunately, I cannot go above 14 AP cost, so that's what we are working with. So I need science. Hello. Oh, Nautical Stew, thank you a lot for 10 euro. Appreciate that, Nautical Stew. And the messages. So glad shotguns are back on the menu. Thanks for doing all the testing for us, Turtle. You are welcome, Nautical Stew. So yes, shotguns are absolutely back on the menu. We just now need to optimize a little bit more. Somehow I need to... Maybe I can give up on batteries included. Or I can move... I cannot move a point. I have no way to move point anywhere. Okay, I will... You know what? I will go all in. I know I shouldn't, but for... So I don't need to think as hard. Go all in on special. kind of overkill, but what's there? Bandit Axolot. It unfortunately probably doesn't count if I pick it for from someone. Bandit Axolot, so you were fishing, it's looked like. Just collectible, I think. Like, I don't know what you really do with those fishes. Most likely just on display case or something. Outside of feeding them, of course, to the ship. So now, since I added charisma, so I can take 1, 2, 3 points out of it and add them to intelligence, and that will be easy fix for me. And then I can have United Ordeal max out. And I can add Stabilized without changing anything else. Alright. Oh, not yet done. That works only for the dragon. So can we cripple without those perks with the dragon? That's a question we'll answer as well. Can we cripple with the dragon by its inherent 100% limb damage without using those perks? Don't honestly need adrenaline for this particular enemy, but we'll keep it. Because I don't want to re-equip everything all the time. So we'll keep it for now. We'll add... We'll add back all the onslaught. We are using onslaught now. What else? Oh, I know what else. Gunslinger. So that should work on the torso, I think. Reversed we cannot use. Oh, somehow I have 3 points left. What I add? 3 points. Enforcer back? Damage to close enemies? For now. Okay, did I miss anything important? I don't think so. That should do it for now. That should do it for us. Another fish? Oh, fusion course. I almost forgot. Thank you. Thank you. Almost forgot to take my fusion course, so now I have them. Addicted. That's okay. We'll see if we can still cripple. Oh, I need to enter power armor, yes. I do need to enter power armor. That's my power armor with AP regeneration, what makes... Oh, food for luck! Without critting every other shot, the damage will be severely impaired. I will take half food too, why not? When it's done with berries. Match fruit tea may be on top of that. And refresh or other food. So this time we go with food. We go in with food. No, no, I already popped luck. I don't want to accidentally pop inferior food, as that will destroy my good buffs. What a rabbit. Oh, that's free luck again, no. Okay, that should be all of it that I need. We are starting. Okay, Okay, all equipped. So we're starting with the dragon. Then for the torso, switching. Is it reloaded? It's not reloaded, so let's reload it. Reloading a little bit faster now. I will just stand in front of the console. Someone said that standing in front of the console is good enough to count as a close enemy. I don't know if that's true. Maybe it's supposed to be 2 foundations, so I think a little bit too far, but maybe it counts. Anyone tested it that counts as a close enemy now? Why do I use troubleshooters? Because robots hits the hardest. And I notice I don't really need overeaters. Okay, it's still crippling itself relatively efficiently. The crippling of the torso can be a problem a little bit in this scenario. So I didn't put on a perk for crippling with the shaker. Okay, which one? This one. But the damage is quite good. Okay, this time the reload happened. Can I cripple the torso of the dragon? Okay, crippling of the torso is not an easy task, but dragon can do it. Oh, dragon broke. Which shelter? Over there. I know the guardian is almost dead, but I wanted to cripple its torso. So close to crippling the torso. Is that crippled now? I think it is. Now we'll kill it. So yeah, shotgun definitely stronger. Of course they shine on enemies with multiple limbs. So Guardian is the worst case scenario for shotguns, to be honest. It's not the best, that's the worst case scenario, as there is no limbs. But now we can see how the shotgun will go. I would need to really, like, if I would like to go with Peppa Shaker alone, I need to switch this, probably the White West Hands, for the crippling perk. My Peppa Shaker is not really spec for crippling enough. Is the perk alone enough for crippling? The one gun army, 75% chance. I mean limb damage, or do I need to spec my Peppa Shaker again instead of crit damage with limb damage? Maybe I should spec it for limb damage. But first we kill... Oh, okay. Reset it. So I get out of here. Don't forget, like, in case of the Guardian, I have way worse damage than on other bosses. On other bosses, I will be dealing with like 8 crippled limbs, which will give me a huge damage boost. That is not present in here, as there is not so many limbs. So I'm losing some damage. But how well will I deal with like a Scourge Beast? And will it cripple enough or not? Peppa Shaker versus Snake. The question is, can Snake really be crippled? I don't have really time to test it today, but that's the question we have. Can Snake really be crippled? So regular enemies seems to be dealing without much problem. Okay, the crippling ability of the Peppa Shaker is relatively low, unfortunately. Compared to the dragon, Peppa Shaker is not crippling as well. Or maybe because that's energy damage. Maybe I shouldn't be using this energy damage. Maybe it's the problem, to be honest. Is the energy damage the problem, or something else is the problem? Maybe energy damage split is ruining his crippling ability. Otherwise, why wouldn't it cripple faster? Like, the dragon is... Okay, dragon now. We have dragon without crippling perks. Will dragon still work well on the Scourge Beast? Let's see. Will dragon still work well on the Scourge Beast? Peppa Shaker is not crippling. And I have one gun army. I don't have limb damage on second star for the Peppa Shaker. That is true. But shouldn't one gun army alone be enough? Yeah, I do have one gun army on. I just put it on. I think... Why am I missing? 95%. I think the coolest shotgun is the dragon, to be absolutely honest. I think the coolest shotgun is the dragon. That's the coolest shot. Oh, I have only 5 bullets left. And I'm supposed to test on the Scourge Beast. Wait, Scourge Beast. Still crippling! Everything in one shot! This damage didn't register. Why? Oh, because she's landing immune to damage for a second. Now I'm missing 95% shots. What has happened? It was working great a second ago. There we go. So, Dragon, without perks, is still crippling great. Absolutely no issue. I think energy damage can be the culprit. It's quite possible that ballistic damage has some hidden crippling bonus, or other way around, and elemental and energy damage has some hidden penalty to crippling. There is something about it. Energy damage can definitely cripple, but it it is much worse. It's look like it's much worse. Will I lose the damage after I switch the Peppa Shaker to ballistic and add again the limb damage on the second star? I'm adding back limb damage and switching to ballistic. Let's see if we'll notice a big difference. Let's see if we'll notice a big difference. Like, Peppa Shaker has a lot of pellets, so that's not a problem. We do have pellets. Standard. Supposedly way less damage. I don't even know if that's true, because those damage numbers are lying. When you mod Peppa Shaker to energy, the damage numbers are lying. I don't know what is actual damage. So I'm not looking at damage numbers on the bench, as those are lying. I'm switching to ballistic and testing it again. Wait, I was at this fissure, wasn't I? I don't know at which fissure I was, but definitely not... Oh, there's someone there. But definitely not in this. Oh, Harpoon. Yeah, I forgot to craft the Harpoon. Explosive on Peppa Shaker? No, I don't want it explosive. It's gonna lag the entire server if I put explosive on it. Is it crippling? It's killing, but is it crippling? Oh, now it's crippling. You see? Now it is crippling and doing damage. Now it's crippling, doing damage, no problem. Explosive doesn't count as another projectile. It counts as another impact, but it doesn't count for crippling either. So now it is doing great. Okay, let's do one more Scourge Beast. But I feel like now it's doing great, so you must keep it ballistic. For whatever reason, this laser doesn't help. Laser doesn't help with crippling. at all. Well, even this legendary 1-star died fast after being crippled when my damage ramped up. Well, yeah, Peppa Shaker is really good. But it seems like you need to keep it... ballistic. Come on, hit. Waiting for it to hit, that's the problem. So keep it ballistic and it's working. Energy is nuts, so we need ballistic. And it's working quite outside of its normal range, so that's nice. Yeah, way better with ballistic. Much, much better. So can I use it on the Guardian to cripple its shield and then to kill it as a ballistic? I can test. So I know you want me to see. But overall, I think on the Guardian torso, energy damage works better. But we'll see. Maybe this damage will not be too bad. Like, the Scorpions are dying even if I don't stack adrenaline. But regardless how far they are. Oh, there's close now. Yeah, if it's in range, that's definitely high damage. Yeah, let's go see. Oh, I need to take a look on the Harpoon. I hope it's intended. The shotguns deserve some love eventually. They still not as powerful as Enclave Plasma. Like, let's not pretend we don't know. Enclave Plasma, even after the latest adjustment, is still more powerful, but you need to be very close. Even closer than with a shotguns with Enclave Plasma to do damage. But it does more DPS. Like, Enclave Plasma does more DPS. So that should be heavy guns. Harpoon gun. Modify this harpoon gun. Harpoon gun, you need to use quad, don't you? There is... Or is the... Wait, capacity free? They gave it free capacity by default? They boosted the capacity on the Harpoon gun? And of course, if we wanted shotgun, so we need flashettes. Is that 7 projectiles? And damage increase. Yes, you can wear ghoul disguise with power armor. So you can be disguised and run power armor. So flashettes, and for the side, I'm gonna put scope. Legendary modes. So what kind of legendary mods am I even doing? Is it really free? Oh, it holds free by default now. So they must have changed that. It was 1, wasn't it? It was 1. Oh, they did. Yeah, so I forgot about it, but they did. It was never really focused on harpoon guns. The harpoons themselves are heavy. How long does it reload? Okay, so that's the fire rate. Reload is decent. Can test it in a moment. The damage per shot is quite good. 1k. I would not say the highest, but it is decent for a heavy shotgun. So that another heavy shotgun to compete with a Peppa Shaker. I just need to modify it correctly. I don't know what kind of... I don't know. Thinking that's bug, I suppose, to check or something. So how do I modify it in regards to legendary effects for the Harpoon gun? It was really good two-shot explosive in the past, but they nerfed that, so I doubt it's coming back. Furious probably, like everything else. Two-shot is good. I'm not saying it is not, but just one extra projectile. I think I will go with Furious. Quad will add how much ammo? Quad is adding 9, which is decent amount. Let's do it Furious to see best potential per shot. I don't have any more crippling, so Vital can stay. And I ran out of bullies. I need to craft one more bullies, so it will be fair when we visit one more Scourge Beast with a Harpoon gun. Harpoon shotgun. Yeah, Quad would be good. I know Quad would be good. But I want to see best damage per shot. Furious is 100% bonus damage as soon as I get my stacks. For now, we're going with the Shaker here. And I'm still spec everything. Okay, I'm still spec for the Shaker, so it's all good. Let's see. Will it do better or worse? Can I cripple the Guardian shield and torso now with the Shaker since I changed it to ballistic? Not reverse onslaught. You cannot use reverse with shotguns. The shotguns unfortunately will lose all your stacks per shot with because there is so many projectiles hitting. How much toxic you still have some? Okay. What do you think? Will it work now for the shield? It was not crippling at all previously, or almost not at all. Will this cripple now? Okay, I think now it's... What? Oh, I know what happened. I forgot to enter power armor. I know what has happened. I know. Turtle forgot again. I'm watching its shield like nothing gonna happen. Blown away. One-shotted. One-shotted. I'm playing on PC. Spoiled meat. Okay. Happened to the best of us. Okay, it doesn't happen to the best, but it's happening to me. Okay, let's see now. Let's see. Am I expecting a better result this time? Not torso. Okay, I think it's better. Okay, now we are crippling. So that's for sure. Oh. Torso? Am I... Oh, now it's progressing. I'm crippling the torso. So now it's working. I'm crippling the torso, and as soon as I cripple it, the damage is higher too. No. Which way? Uh-oh. It's other side. No. Run. Okay, now it's working. So that's sorted. So you need to use ballistic if you want to benefit with shotguns. That's why all non-ballistic shotguns are not so great. So crippling and everything works best. If I get closer. Taking damage from the floor. Which door will be now? There. Don't want to miss the door. I will shoot from inside. Yeah, the damage is respectable, I need to say. You just need ballistic. Ballistic works well. Other options do not work well. Now I don't need to hide anymore. I wouldn't even need to hide so many times, but I was not paying enough attention. Finished outside of vats. Okay, works. You just cannot use any other options but ballistic. Oh, Spiteful Angel, thank you a lot for 10 bucks, appreciate that. And the message is, I'm beginning to think Bethesda wants me to play human. I put on the disguise, and it wouldn't let me get into power armor to fast travel, and no matter what I eat, my glow meter moves the same. What? Disguise doesn't let you use power armor? I don't know why, it does let me use it. Even though the power armor is gray out, but I can normally use it. So I don't know why it doesn't let you. Like, I have... Like, when I'm wearing a disguise, power armors are gray out, but it doesn't matter. I just take them and I can place them and use them. So I don't know if that's intended, or shouldn't I be able to use power armor in disguise? Honestly, I have no clue. But now I know why my energy shotguns seems to underperform. They cannot cripple so well. Oh, this one I didn't try. This one I didn't really try. Will it do good damage? It's kind of explosive, but for the torso of the Guardian should still work. Let's maybe try it. Is it gonna work or not? I just need to add one more perk. And I have it with a 2-shot. Is that good? Or should I switch it to Furious? Should I keep 2-shot? It should be explosive if I want to, not a limb damage if I want to do damage. Furious explosive? Better than 2-shot? Probably. I was testing all of them as Furious, so I do Furious explosive. I do Furious explosive. I will switch it. Oh, thank you. Someone is delivering with Toxic Goo so I don't run out. Appreciate that. We switch to Furious Explosive to see if it can do damage to Torso. As Shield is immune to explosions, doesn't really take any damage from explosions. So we don't care about the shield. Lightweight. I want lightweight. Swift better. It's quite high AP cost, so probably should work well. 29 AP cost, so even if I spam it outside... Can you still spam it? Can I still spam it? Yeah, you do. You still spam it. So that is still an option. My accuracy is terrible with it for some reason. Can I mod it for better accuracy? Is there a mod for accuracy, or am I missing something? Okay, precise is hipfire accuracy already on it. Is there better accuracy? That's cited. Okay, there is no. So that's already with accuracy. Okay, there is no accuracy on it. So the only thing I could do is add perks with accuracy. I don't need now those cryo and science, as I'm not using energy anymore. I do need demo expert for the Gauss. So now with the Gauss, Pip-Boy is showing 942, which is good. Yeah, I will be using it mostly in VATS, or just spam AP products to use it in VATS. Furious doesn't work on Explo part. Oh, wait. No, wait. No, the main Furious is... I think is... Oh, wait. Maybe it is not. Did I make a mistake? Making it Furious. Should I go back to 2-shot? Yeah, Furious doesn't work on explosive part. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Furious was not working on explosion. Although, no, it is working a little bit at least. It is. The main Furious effect. The other effects on Onslaught doesn't. So the main damage increase, 100%, should work on explosion. Those effects will not. Like weak spot damage, close enemies, those will not work. But the main effect should work. Okay, let's see. So I start from the shaker. And then I switch to the Gauss and we'll see what it's gonna do. Switch to the Gauss, spam some of the slime cakes. Don't know if I need a lot of slime. No, I need to be in this person. Oh, helmet! Stupid helmet. Unequip itself. I would die again, I wouldn't know what happened. Yeah, in third person I will get staggered. So I don't have stagger immunity perk. And spam a little bit of that. Switch it. It's doing something. Is it crazy good? Probably not. No, it's not crazy good. I'm not hiding. Harpoon is actually doing some damage. Like, it's visible chunk. Like, it's probably... Gauss shotgun is probably good for overall enemies thanks to explosive effect. Most likely for mobbing a lot of them at once. But is it like best boss killer? Probably not. Spamming for explosion was doing something. If I would charge it, it's really good impact damage. But that takes a lot of time. So the last thing we didn't test yet is what Harpoon does. And then fishing. So nothing particularly like insane happened when using this Gauss shotgun. Maybe two-shot would do a little bit better. But no, I don't think Gauss shotgun gonna annihilate the bosses. Yeah, Harpoon is killing with a torso shot. Yeah, that was quite nice shot. That was one critical that crippled and took all this health. Yeah, Harpoon is doing quite good. As for how bad it was recently, I would say that's like accuracy in VATS could have been improved. At least it's single shot, so it's improved after each shot. Yeah, I could go quad, but I don't want to. One thing that would be good, I mean, I need one gun army, so I cannot really swap much here, but I could give up on Bloody Mess for a moment. So the best for Harpoon would be probably the Ghoul with reload speed, Wild West Hands, to get this insta reloads from time to time. That could be good. Furious is already nearly the best for all weapons. I have a video about it. Is Furious really the best? That's the title of the video. Probably very bad title, as if I put it in the title, everyone is like, oh, okay, Furious is the best, I'm not watching the video. Someone told me that that's how it works, so I did a very bad title for that particular video, but it is there. There is some unwritten rule that titles should be more mysterious. So it takes approximately 3 harpoons to get a Scorch Beast down, which I would say is quite decent. Now about the fishing. Do we have superb bait? Quick hands cannot be used by ghouls. That's human perk. Ghouls perk is different insta reload, twice as good as quick hands, but you cannot have both. One is human. Superb bait. Do I have my fishing stick modified? Let's go to the fishing party, grab our daily, and test fishing with superb bait. Yeah, I was experimenting with plasma and laser shotguns. Currently, energy damage is not the way to go. Does it work well for crippling? By design or not, but it doesn't work well. With all the crippling perks, it does cripple stuff, but doesn't work very well. It's still much slower than ballistic. The dragon, the most fun I had is the dragon after the buff. Dragon after the buff is great. So I'm grabbing the daily. Come on, skip, 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 skip. Let's check if I modified my fishing stick fully. Okay, so I modified with... Okay, so for those, I have advanced drag. So one thing that I need to improve is higher reel, but I didn't unlock it yet. So that's best I have now for fishing. They supposedly made it a little bit easier to catch those rare fishes, so hopefully we'll get some luck. They shouldn't break free so often. Where's the big fish in small pond? That's what we are doing. In there. Somewhere in there. Where is it? There. Fish caught in the forest. So Ohio River Adventures, we are catching the fishes. Sharing perks for ghouls and humans and vice versa shouldn't work, but sometimes does work. It's not guaranteed. Currently, humans sharing perks do work on ghouls, but I don't know if that's already fixed or not on this public test server, so I don't really know. Come on. Fish. And we are going straight up for the superb bait. So supposed to be all the best fishes. All the best fishes. Superb bait. Oh, something is catching or not. I think they extended the cooldown. They made it easier to catch the fish, but extended the cooldown, the waiting time. That's a big one already. So superb bait is working. Piranha. I already have this one. But okay, superb bait straight away is giving me bigger fish to start with. Come on, give me this rare fish. Oh, this fish is jumping. So superb bait definitely improves quality of the fish you're getting. Another piranha? Yes. I don't need piranha. Oh, Tartar Sauce, thank you a lot for 10 bucks. Appreciate that. The message is, love your content. Hope they make a turtle pet for camps with a title option for angry. Maybe the only pet that won't get underfoot. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, turtle pet for the camp would be cool. I would definitely want one. Oh, wow. This fish is trying to escape. Is that another piranha or can I get something? Oh, glowing. Okay, so superb bait works. It's piranha, but now it's glowing. So super rare fish straight away. Now, is that bait really are they really going to add it only through the season pass? Or are they going to add it to the atomic shop? That's my question. This bait works. So this bait works. I was trying to catch a piranha for hours before, the glowing one, and nothing. And now I'm catching big fishes, rare fishes, super rare fishes, all the fishes. Timber Sogil. So I didn't catch any small ones so far. So it seems like this super bait is giving you medium ones and big ones and super rare ones. Red Racket? Yeah, Red Racket. We are fishing with Red Racket. That's true. Come on. Nope. Nope. What is that? Oh, axolot! I couldn't catch any axolots before. Now I catch axolot. Can I catch a legend as easily as that? We'll move to the place that's supposed to give a legend as an option. I want to fish a legend. Legendary fish, that's what I need. Have I ever used mods for Fallout 4? Yes. For Fallout 76? No. That's just timber surgery. It was too easy to catch. That's medium. Yeah, you need to get. There is no HP mod. That's update. That's what's happening for everyone. My health bar, it's not a mod. That's happening for everyone with next update. That's quality of life improvement. And look at that, another axolot. So, for the challenges and about the legend, challenges, fishing challenges. Local legend. Catch any local legend. And local legends are Wavy Willard, Organ Grinder. I don't know where this one is. And local legend, Real Tanmau Begotten. Wavy Willard, I hope it's by the name. You are just fishing in Wavy Willard, so that's where we are going. Let's see if I can catch it if I just go to Wavy Willard's water park. What's the worst event? A. Distinguished guest. B. Distinguished guest. C. Distinguished guest. Good one, Nauticals too. I will just fish. Do I need to fish inside or can I fish outside? For maybe I better fish inside. I don't know if I can fish outside. Can I fish in this one? Not enough water. For regular Scorch, I think Torso does it. So Harpoon is really good with this auto reload when it triggers. So for ghouls, Harpoon will be quite cool. Can I fish here? Nope. Need to find more water. Can I fish here? Come on, where can I fish? In Wavy Willards. No water? Uh-oh, I have no harpoons. We are switching. Okay, singular explosion is not even good enough. Did they nerf those explosions? They don't feel to be so powerful. It's supposed to be more from this explosion. Should it be more? I think they may possibly nerf it a little. To compensate for the buff that they gave to the ghosts. I don't know if I can fish in Wavy Willards. Is there a bigger water in Wavy Willards? I don't see any water that I can fish in. Dragon is out of ammo too. Combat shotgun would be great. Where is water? The combat shotgun not so great. Without sneaking. There is a headshot. Sniper. Maybe I need to fish outside of Wavy Willards. Next to diner? Wait, next to diner. Here? I was trying here. Different diner? Showers? Oh, you mean by the Milo Queen over there? I was thinking you are talking about inside Wavy Willards. So yeah, I'm going outside. Oh, there's little puddle. Not big enough. What are incentive to fish? You do daily challenges, you unlock camp items, and you are getting legendary items. Okay, so we're fishing in the big pond. Come on, why there is no fish option? That's big enough water. Oh, I'm swimming and I cannot find fish option. Am I too deep into the water? Sometimes it's gimmicky with this fishing. I'm not wearing power armor, so it should work. Why doesn't it work? Why there's no fish option? Oh, wait. So it's like it's very gimmicky with this fishing. Does it want to let you fish everywhere? Oop. Whoa, that's a big one. It's barely moving. Come on! What is that? Pot belly cult? What? That's huge! So super bait is definitely working. Super bait. So if you want to do fishing, you need to first do a lot of daily challenges. Like, don't waste your super bait or improve bait. Like when the update drop, don't use improve bait, don't use super bait, because before you do some upgrades to your rod, you cannot catch the biggest fish. Like, I lost this one. Because I moved the wrong way. Like, before you do upgrades to the rod, you cannot catch. It's impossible to catch the biggest fish. So don't waste improve bait or super bait early when this bug drop. When this update drops. I don't know if there will be new bugs. But definitely there will be. You see how hard it is to catch those big fish in here? And I have 3 upgrades on my rod. I have 3 upgrades already. Without those upgrades, it's impossible to catch the big ones. What the heck is that? Purple rat ball. What am I catching? Like, those are huge. Those are beasts. Those are beasts. Yes, the bait is wasted if you fail to catch. That's why don't use it before you upgrade the rod. Only use common early on until you have at least 3 upgrades. Like I have a real Mark II plus upgrade to the hook. You just do dailies to unlock some upgrades and do some regular challenges to unlock some upgrades. That's just a medium fish, nothing special. No, the 22nd update is for the new event that's starting. Not the fishing update. Fishing update will be announced before it drops. Fishing update will be big with next season. Fallout 76 turns into Animal Crossing. That's kind of is. Oh. Super bait getting me only the big fish now. You need to move so fast. So easy to lose them. Whoa! Glowing pot bellicled. All fish in Toxic Valley. So that's all fish in Toxic Valley? And what about this local legend? Did I catch the local legend? So one of... Or is it like separate from all fish? No, I still need local legend Wavy Willard. So that's separate. But for my Mark Free Reel, I need to cache Ash Heap region fishes and Skyline Valley region. So I don't know how to catch the local legend. Maybe it doesn't matter well where I fish. I would need to finish those challenges. But maybe not today. Okay, I will try to catch a couple more in here. And then we complete our daily challenge for the reward. But all the super rare, like super bait, and you are catching all the big super rare fishes that almost never catch with regular bait. They have some chance with this improved bait that you get from events. So save that too when this update drops. But none of the bait gives that result as this superb. That's like 10-fold better bait than the improved one. Like you catch only giants. You catch giants only with that. I was trying to fish in Wavy Willard's pools, but I couldn't find one that would work. The big bloom will give you new camp flowers to plant and new recipes. I forgot what they do with those rare plants and other rewards. So a bunch of new rewards with the new event. I'm definitely excited for it because event is quite cool and a bunch of new rewards always welcome. So yeah, the new event is good starting on Tuesday. Yes, Enclave Plasma will still be good, and it will be better than Gatling Plasma. Not as crazy broken as it was last update that you were able to see in my video, but it will be still powerful and the #1 weapon in DPS, so the order didn't change. They didn't change it enough to push it out of #1. It's still #1. Another giant rat ball. Yeah, from events, improved one will be dropping. Improved bait. Which is good bait, but not nearly as good as this one. Come on, catch. Oh, that's a small fish, so we'll try one more. That's if it's easy to catch, you know it's small or medium. I think that may count as medium, but for purposes of this fishing with superb bait, only huge one count as big. Everything under huge doesn't count. They didn't say anything about no ammo bash minigun. There is currently no nerfs announced. So hopefully not, and it will be best melee. I'm even afraid to test it. I want it to stay as is. I have this cool skin on my minigun shredder. I want it to stay so powerful. Okay, another giant of those sort. Purple rat bull. Alright, let's finish this daily. Some other day I will improve my rod even more, fishing rod. Yeah, this game will have fishing soon. And what you do with fishes, I will show you as well. So I finished the daily by fishing in here. What do I get? Fish chowder recipe. Do I have this one already or not? No. Fish chowder, that's a new recipe for me. So when you gather all the fish, you go in here. You go fish bits. And you can change them into fish bits and axolotls. So that's way more fish bits for the super rare ones. So by the count of fish bits, you can see how rare the fish is. So the small one is 1 fish bit. Medium one is 2 fish bits. The big one is 10. And then those super rare or legendary kind of gives you like 25, like axolotls 25. Yeah, axolotls 25. The big fish is 10 or 5. So big fish is 10 or 5. Axolotls 25. I don't know if I catch the legend, if that will be more or less than axolot. I don't know what's more rare. Maybe legend, like by the name, I think legend should be more rare than axolot. The glowing ones are super rare, but seems like they're giving only 5. So after you turn it all into fish bits, you take it to the ship here, and you feed it to the ship. So the ship and the crab, you have the name Linda Lee. So that's the Linda Lee hermit crab. That's the Linda Lee. That's the ship, and you feed it. You can feed all at once. I tested, so it doesn't matter. You don't need to give a little bit. So give all. And that's what's happening. So I have Civil Engineer 2-star. Then 2-star Aristocrat Scout Armor. I didn't get any 4-stars, so I don't know if 4 stars are possible. 1-star Caster. So that's what you do with the fishes. That's the probably main point. 3-star baseball bat. Number of stars is random. If Bethesda could add 4 stars here, I would see much more sense. But currently 4 stars don't seem to be possible. If they would add 4 stars, that would make so much more sense. As you may see, like that gives you quite a bit of those legendaries when you feed a lot of fish bits. Yeah, if someone can suggest to Bethesda to add 4 stars to the fish drops, that would be awesome. And more of you go there to PTS Discord, official Bethesda public test server Discord, and suggest to add 4 stars to fishing, the better. Maybe they will do that, but they really need someone to push them for it. If no one will push them, they will not add it by themselves. And that would make a lot of sense if we could get a 4 stars from fishing. I'm not saying every legendary 4 star, but just random chance to be 4 star. Like we have 1 to 3 star. Why not 1 to 4? There is no actual reason why not do it 1 to 4. And Stalkers is finally kind of useful, as that's 100% sneak attack damage now. So it's not so bad. You can use it with your sneak build. Alright. And that will be everything for today's live stream, as I need to go back to my little one now. But thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I hope you enjoyed the live stream and maybe learned something about next update that you can use somehow already. Or plan for it, or prepare like whatever your build gonna be when the update drops. Gonna be so many World of Warcraft fishers coming to 76. How much this bait costs, we don't know. They keep saying, like, official answer from Bethesda is that this superb bait gonna be available through the season pass. And they didn't mention any other way to get it. So far, they only keep saying through the season pass whenever someone asks. So that's the official answer. If there will be anything else, I don't know. So we are looking forward to Dragon build. Yeah, Dragon gonna be absolutely amazing here. Dragon is something I enjoy a lot with this update. Don't even dare to nerf it, Bethesda. It's finally cool. And please make build tier list. Number 1, Heavy Gunner. That's always number 1. For a while now. Although with next update, it may change, and number 1 can be Enclave Plasma Flamer again. So I will wait. If I will ever do a build tier list, I will wait until next update drops. And that being said, thank you everyone for being here. I wish you amazing rest of the weekend, and see you probably on the Tuesday. But have awesome weekend, and see you there. Turtle out. Bye everyone. Take care.